Want to water some flowers or something.
Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to Networking After Dark with your host, the Network Junkie. We're just going to always keep you updated to the latest what's happening. And what's happening right now is I got my co-host over here, Miss Chrissy, also partner in crime, my mentor, my sister, my love, yes, Christina. Miss Talented. Oh my gosh, I could just keep going. Like,
I appreciate that.
She came to come join me today. We about to have some grown folks conversations, y'all. And then I'm gonna let her introduce, our other guest.
Our other guest tonight is Detroit native and comedy legend. You may have seen him many times on BET's Comedy View, P. Diddy's Bad Boys of Comedy. And he has accompanied other such talents on stage, from the Gap Band to Dick Gregory, and opening for Tiffany Haddish right here in Detroit. With over 20 years of experience, welcome comedian Bobo Lamb.
Thank you very much. I can't hear myself. Mic check. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Shout out to all the people that got clothes to wash when they get back at the house. 2 more days and it's been too long since you washed them dirty clothes. Amen.
Amen.
Welcome. Thanks for having me at the networking show, Miss Dana. I appreciate it. And yeah.
Ole. So we gonna talk about it, y'all. We just having some open conversations about like what's going on in our lives. I haven't been around my sister and my brother in a minute. The pandemic came in and a lot of people lost touch.
Yes.
And Miss Christina is also my partner in the Queen's Treasure Jewels, and just my sister and my friend, and just with a lot of time passed by, I'm so excited for the new adventures that we have going on. So again, we're just going to have some open conversations, and we're going to find out what Bobo got going on as well. Mm-hmm. And then, y'all chime in, y'all call in, let us know what's happening, because, we got to, we got to keep each other
What's the phone number to call in?
That's 248-854-9850.
That's a good 4-digit right there. That 9850.
9850.
I'm gonna have to play that straight and box when I leave here. That 9850. You felt it? Did you feel it?
Once you get on that lottery, you get irritated. I see 911, then you start seeing numbers everywhere. I need to play that.
Oh, if you see a license plate, you almost swerving. You are swerving to somebody's house. You're pulling the wrong driveway.
I seen that number 3 times today.
You ever don't play the number, then try to tell somebody, oh, I seen that. They be like, if you don't shut up with your almost hit the lottery story today.
It's about one number.
Right.
My mama would just wake people up in the middle of the night. She only called it for $41.
Hey, she needed that $41.
She'd call you at 3 in the morning and say, I hit the number. You'd be like, for how much? $41? And you would just hang up on her ass.
Yeah, like you want to borrow 20 of it. Stop.
Peace, Gabrielle.
That's life, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the kids who didn't want to have company when they was little, because your mama had Mitch Mac everything. Mitch Mac, nothing match. That's how poor y'all was.
Mitch Mac.
Green carpet, red curtains.
Down my timeline that we're talking about Mitch Match. He had a status like, which one is it? Is it Mix Match? Is it Mitch Match? Or is it Mitch?
I say mix match because
it's mixed match.
That's it. That's just my English.
Like, because I used to say Mitch. Like, I call it Mitch match.
we say library, bathroom. Don't let nobody correct you. You gonna say it.
I think I might be the only one to say church.
Don't correct me. I ask you not to correct me.
I hate living with people who don't wash out the tub when they get out of the bathroom.
Oh, Lord.
That's
all the kids.
Scratching all of the meat off your face. I scratch your face like a rake. Clean out that tub, damn it. I don't like these kids like that no more.
No, the kids.
They be making me mad, man. They leave doo-doo stains in the toilet. You saw that when you got up.
That's one thing.
Clean that toilet.
How did we survive the kids?
Oh my God.
In the house during the pandemic with they little nasty ass.
Oh, yeah, y'all call in and let us know how y'all survive as we share our stories. 'Cause
Yes.
I got a couple of them.
I
That's
told my
248.
kids-
Hold on, let's give them that number.
Yeah.
That's 248-854-9850.
9850, that 4-digit. I swear, them kids, boy, I can't tell them enough time. It's the repetition that's pissing me off. I got to keep saying the same thing. And when they like walk past stuff on the floor that they should pick up and throw away, it drives me crazy. I'm like, why didn't you pick that paper up?
Like, I know you seen it.
Why didn't you?
I know you seen
Why are
it
you
there.
doing that? This is your house too.
They gonna do that till you put them out.
I'm your mama's new man. My name ain't on this house.
Stop.
Clean up your house like it's your house. Oh my God.
Please.
But on the real, parents is desperate to get their kids back in school.
Yeah, you learned a lot with that school, that homeschooling. You learned a lot.
Oh my God, you learn a lot about your kid too.
Cause my son, I didn't think he would be the one that'll skip school, and all you gotta do is sit at the dining room table and pop up the laptop.
Or how about when the teachers was getting mad because you just slapped them right there on camera?
Oh my God.
Attention.
How about I almost got caught like walking past like with nothing on because that's just how I walk around.
Right.
My baby was like, Mom!
Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
was like, you normally don't have it on because normally she do not have her camera on, but every so often you
Right.
have to cut your camera on, and she
She
saved
had
me
the
though.
camera.
And that's
She
why
saved
you got to respond like, if you hurry up and get out, then I can do my thing.
I had to punish my 16-year-old because he just said, you know,
Oh, it's
Forget
not
it.
F school.
yeah, forget it. They don't care. I don't care. He just said, I'm just gonna turn around and finish playing this video game.
I see him in the living room. I just stop walking and be like,
Just
I see him in the living room. I just stop walking and be like, I don't see anyone reading anything. Are you learning?
It's a mess.
I mean, I just want them to learn. And I'm just really, my whole MO is trying to protect them from a bunch of BS. Like when you get out there, you don't want to be embarrassed by your child that you tried to raise the best of your ability, and now they got some
Real
kind
talk.
of jail case. They got something going on. Like you ain't teach them nothing. Like, don't embarrass me. You know what I'm saying?
Or worse, they become introverts like they are doing our children now by having them sit in front of the screens with every single thing
It's
they
just,
do.
it's ridiculous.
They gonna get a job in front of the screen. They going to school in front of the screen. They making friends in front of the screen. They gonna never go outside.
Oh, it gets so quiet when I mention that light bill.
mental-
When I mention that video game light bill, it get quiet. You can hear a rat piss on cotton down there and be so quiet. They don't say nothing. And don't be trying to fake me out like I'm not a wizard. When I come down the steps, don't be acting like you not on the video game and I can go over there and touch and feel how hot it is.
The game is.
You trying to act like you
Yes,
had it
like
off. You
really.
just was on it. And you stuffed the controller behind the cop. Don't play with me. And Christy be like, what's going on down there? I got this shit. Ain't nobody playing with these kids.
And you know what I said? I said, well, that must be what a daddy sound like. I don't know because I didn't have one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me neither.
Where you at?
I don't know.
Me
I
neither.
don't know.
Right.
I saw my daddy
did.
one time. He said, you know I'm your father, don't you? And walked away.
Shut.
And that was it.
But I just want to speak on a serious note because
Right.
Bobo, you did contract COVID-19
Yes.
early in the game. Like that second week, he was in that first probably 100 people.
Yeah.
And I was a little irritated because when they started announcing, where you could contract this disease, they make sure they left those casinos off of the list, even though they closed them down.
Right.
Which is, I'm almost sure, where we got it. Me and the kids suffered almost zero symptoms. Bobo almost died. So
Yeah.
2 weeks in the hospital. Major changes at home because I told the kids we will never survive a zombie apocalypse because y'all won't stay out the refrigerator.
No.
We have to make this stuff stretch.
Just put some Gorilla Glue on your hand and just
until they-
hold the handle. Broke people always touching the refrigerator, man. You ain't got no money on shit, but you always in the kitchen. I hate that.
Kitchen.
I don't like it.
Refrigerator.
But yeah, the COVID came to me, Dana.
all the food.
So I really
All
got
the
to see
pig's
what
feet.
it was like to
All
live
the-
in the 1950s, fixing 3 meals a day,
Oh, it was no joke.
keeping the kids out the
man.
kitchen, serving the man.
Yeah,
I said,
trying
oh
to
my
be
God.
healthy and eat right. It's a lot of work.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's a lot of
but it felt
responsibility.
so
It really
good,
is,
though,
because-
after being cleansed.
But me hitting all these bars and all this different stuff, stuff, that's probably how I got on me, because I got people buying me drinks, slapping fives with me. I'm doing comedy in all these different bars.
Yeah, it was no
because Detroit don't really got no comedy club, so we do comedy where we can do it.
Everywhere.
So that includes everywhere. Beer bus, we doing comedy, you know, all kind of parts. But I knew I had it when I couldn't breathe. But I didn't realize that I was taking the wrong. I was taking ibuprofen. I was at home popping Advils.
Yeah, we got your fever down, but you.
But the doctor told me when I got to Beaumont and they kept me. She said the Advil was the wrong pill to take. You not supposed to. Advil makes it worse. Tylenol helps it heal. But if people you don't know that, you taking what you got, you know, and ain't nobody saying nothing. But let me tell you, we went
to holistics because
that was the way that I went.
Yeah, we went holistic. When anything that was going to decongest the lungs, allow you to detox and basically, have an antibiotic that was more natural and stuff. So I went out. Some of this stuff was so expensive, but over the counter things were not working. Yes, sea moss,
and everything
turmeric.
was closed as well, so you had to buy some things online. You know,
yeah,
and that was kind of tricky as well. Just trusting what you was purchasing was what you was actually ordering.
Right.
Oh, not seeing your parents and worried about them.
The touch.
But when you in the hospital, when you have to stay, when they admitted me, let me talk about this COVID test right quick. This long, extra long Q-tip that they stick in your nose. Sound like I was eating some Doritos when it crunched past my brain line. I had no idea they was gonna stick the Q-tip that far up your nose. Chrissy didn't have to take it,
and I didn't have to watch it either.
When I tell you, both of my shoes flew off and stacked up real neat in the corner up against the wall. It was almost like he was in an electric chair. Like it really hurt it, and then it lasted for a minute. You know, it make a thug rearrange his whole thugness.
Ooh,
it was serious.
I said it real quick.
It was serious.
You hit that note.
Yeah, and I knew I was sick because the nurses would come in my room. They had astronaut suits on, whole suits like.
Oh, and
that's how I was downstairs when my son had got it. I had my whole suit on.
They came in there,
and me and you talked about how that affected you, how it affected you mentally, because the times when we would have video conversations or phone conversations, his mood swings were just out of control, being stuck in the hospital room, not knowing what's going on.
So much uncertainty, so much coughing, and so much having to learn how to breathe all over again. Right. You know, I went to the point where they had the respirator.
Yeah.
I needed help to breathe. So as I worked my way back, they would give me different shots every day. I really didn't have no idea what they were shooting me with. I would ask them, and then it would just be like, "Don't worry about it, Mr. Lamb."
So how do you feel now about them talking about opening everything back up July? Now, for us as people that we get out there and we sell to the community, we mix in with the community. A lot of the work that we get, the money that we make, comes from being out in the community. So, of course, we're excited. I'm sure everybody is. But how do you really feel about crowding up again, getting out here with people and the germs and taking the kids out there and everything?
I just honestly don't really got enough clarity to really answer that question, because they can do whatever they want to do to us right now. And people are talking about, let's take this vaccine shot. But then when I go on Facebook, I'm in Facebook jail, by the way. But I go on Facebook and I ask the people, what's in the shot? And then, nobody could tell me. Everybody get upset when I ask. I just ask a simple question, and I say, "Look how blank. Watch how blank this post is going to be." Then I say, "What's in the vaccine shot?" Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Nobody is responding to me. So you want me to take the shot? I need to know what's in the shot. I work with the nurses of Detroit, and they are nurses, and they say don't take the shot. You feel what I'm saying? These are nurses at different hospitals.
Right. My whole thing is the doctors not being able to even answer. Once you get affected, because what it's doing is they're putting it inside of your body.
Okay.
Why don't you have to quarantine after that?
It's just
like, why don't, you have it, right?
Because the definition of a
so what, you have
vaccine
a
is
mild
And, but
case of it? Like,
they leave you in the dark on so much. You can't trust it. Is what I'm
check
saying.
this out.
I got trust
What about-
issues.
What about
That's
the
all.
individuals that cannot like physically their immune systems is fucked, excuse my language, but hey, it's networking after dark, right? And they give this to them. Like, can't they die because they're not prepared? Their insides is not able to handle, the vaccine because they're actually getting the virus put inside of them. Like, what about those individuals?
And
are they screening? Because I have not heard not one person that got the shot that was screened, a health screening before they actually got it.
I just don't. I
just walk up and get it.
It just needs to be
like I said, Dana, like I said to y'all, Chrissy, it's some trust issues there. Okay, that's just like if you go out of town and you give your daughter, she's 16 years old, 17, you give her the house keys and say, hold it down till I get back. Don't have no company. You creep back around the corner on her, she got company. You got trust issues with the shot. Are they setting you up for something in the future? We just don't know. Like, what is this shot gonna do to you? What does it make you immune to? So when you're not educated enough on something, you shouldn't take it.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, you can afford to wait.
We sit up and drink pop all day, but do you really know what's in pop? Have you took time to really look at the back of the can and see all the stuff on the back of a pop can? A can of pop. It say raboflavin and thiamine, and it's got all this stuff. You don't have a clue what's in the pop. And then you take that same pop and dump it on the battery of a car, and it clean off battery posts on the car. Or we sitting up here drinking pop.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Call in if y'all want to, 248-854-9850. If y'all want to talk to us after dark, we just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? And I'm honored to be here just to say what's on my mind and release.
Yes. And let me make sure I give a shout out to the sponsors, the Queen's Treasure Jewel.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes. This would not be possible without us. And I love my life. Also, the Network Group and Still Got Frames 2. Bobo Lamb, shout out to Bobo Lamb
Thank
again
you.
as well. Podcastic, if you're not following, make sure
shout
you
out
go
to this incredible producer.
Podcastic as well. We got L Boog always holding it down back here as well as the engineer, and I am just loving the vibe here every time I come. Again, sanitation is very important. When you are out, just make sure you follow your best protocols. Every time I come into Podcastic, you know why I feel safe, because I actually see them wipe down things. I see that the place is clean. They make the atmosphere feel welcoming. So again, shout out to Podcastic as well. Right. We live up in here. And again, call in. Let us know what's going on. 248-854-9850. We're grown folks talk right now. I'm sitting here with my peoples.
That's right.
I got Miss Chrissy B in the building and Bobo the Lamb again. We have been separated for some time, due to this pandemic, and just reuniting. We just did a show, a business expo, and just that was so much energy in that space.
That was nice.
And
we tell people was glad to be back out in the world.
All right, now that's getting ready to be my new comedy room on Thursday nights. So it's getting ready to get real lit. I'm just going to be making people cry laughing and just doing what I've been called to do, man. Crack people up, you know what I mean?
They ready to laugh, too.
Yeah, they need to,
Laughter
man.
is healing. It's so much healing.
I'm excited for more outdoor things, too, because that did also teach us how hard it is to be shut in. Or in so many cases sick and shut in.
Yeah, just in the house just with musty kids. Just musty. Just when you gonna wash up? God damn. What's this, the new funk? A brand new funk. A brand new funk. James Brown just jumped out the collar. A brand new funk.
Yeah.
Dibbly bobbly bibbly bit.
Bobo definitely has been comfortable with his second chance. So he definitely is determined to get out here and use that second chance.
I have to heal my soul. I don't mean really even doing comedy for them.
Have you ever came that close to death before?
I mean...
In an incident, at all?
I can't really remember, but all I really know is that not being able to stop coughing,
not being able to breathe,
or not being able to breathe,
you couldn't even lay down.
And then Then you got that mallard duck when you go boo boo, straight mallard duck.
Oh, you learn a lot about your partner too. What about those relationships that couldn't survive that?
Mm.
Oh my God!
I tried about 4 of them.
Them grown kids that got put out. Grown kids finally got put out. You 36. COVID got your ass kicked out.
Oh
finally.
my God!
Your mama said, "Oh hell no."
Yeah, it's you better hide in the basement. Act like you're not down there. When you the broke person, you got to make less noise as possible. You don't want to make a lot of noise because you broke. You wait till everybody sleep to get you a piece of bologna out the refrigerator, and if it squeak, you put a little oil.
Like I said, now Dana, the children, because you doing twice as hard time as I am. How did you maintain just like the food intake? The kids get bored. They just bothering you. They
socks dirty.
Honestly, you so sick. Yeah, that probably bothers.
Keep dirty socks.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my son like, I know you're not trying to put them in the dirty clothes. Throw them in the garbage, bro. You can't say them socks, man.
I would say that we stayed very creative.
Mm-hmm.
So we were making like root beer floats, pizzas, milkshakes.
Oh, y'all was over there really getting fat.
Yeah,
that was over
but
there.
it was all healthy though.
Right.
Like it was with chia seeds and
y'all skinny. We a big family. We can't do that shit.
We was
I
on
got
fruit.
me a Kentucky Derby too.
We don't play.
I got me a Kentucky Derby too, and she don't either. But you can still eat and just still eat healthy.
No,
as well.
we can't.
Like,
we can't have a donut. Nothing.
Was it just me, or when you got a chance, you got your little UIA payment, and it was time to go get some supplies? Didn't you feel like getting supplies was like the highlight of your week?
Oh my God,
I couldn't
that was
wait
so
to get out and go try to look for some Lysol. That shit
They broke us down. They broke us down. You couldn't even find alcohol.
That was the outing. It was like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Going
They
to
broke
Family
us
Dollar
down.
was like going to the mall.
Yeah, toilet paper was a
Something to do.
blessing.
Oh my God.
If you can find some
I felt
toilet paper.
rich when I had mine standing up there.
Oh
I
my
was like,
man, they broke us down.
I didn't go too crazy on.
I still have toilet tissue though, because I never know when that shit is gonna happen again, and I refuse to go through that again.
But you know when it really hit home?
bad.
This is when it really hit home. When I drove around Belle Isle and I saw that Belle Isle memorial of all the people that passed, and I knew a lot of people but didn't really remember their name. But I knew, it was unbelievable that the COVID took that many
Speaking
people.
on that, we lost some major people. You remember Isaac, the councilman that used to let us do shows?
Man.
Yeah, we lost Isaac.
And I just was there at the award show when he had got that award that year.
We lost Donna Faye. Bobo had not too long ago
did a show with him,
with Donna Faye out here in Southfield, and we lost Donna Faye.
We lost Isaac Robinson. We lost a lot of good people in the community. And I just wanted to say,
he was a real good guy.
I wanted to say my condolences to all the families out there who lost somebody, because that pain is unbelievable.
Yeah, 2 and 3 people at a time, and not being able to grieve them properly, and
not even have a homegoing celebration properly. They cut off all the funerals, everything.
All of that.
And then finding out the number one funeral home that we've been using since the 80s had dead bodies
in the ceiling.
In the ceiling.
Yes, I was like, get that.
I couldn't believe it.
You know how many funerals I've been to?
I couldn't believe
in that place.
Man, if I'd have went to the bathroom and an arm fell down off the ceiling by me. You know when you.
Oh my God!
I feel bad though, because one time I was at this one funeral, and I feel bad because my phone ain't had that much power. But then I saw like a wall socket behind the casket, and I wanted to plug my phone up so bad. If I could just plug my phone up in that wall socket behind the deceased. Amen.
Amen.
Praise God. Charge my phone. Praise God.
Hey, let's go. Any shout outs real quick before we go into commercials? Any shout outs?
Shout out to my grandma, rest in peace. Shout out to Goat Dispensary. Shout out to Christina. Shout out to Dana. Shout out to this podcasting. Shout out to my comedy career. I haven't signed anything with the Illuminati.
You can share some of the shout outs.
I'll share some. Illuminati.
I like to give a shout out to my kids. I like to give a shout out to my mama. Her phone is down, so I got to go buy her another one.
Shout out to all the listeners.
I give a shout out to all the 2021 graduates. My daughter's graduating this year too.
That's right.
Yes.
She does get to enjoy some of the activities since they are bringing things back.
Yeah. Shout out to Nandy's.
Yay, Mama Nandi.
Shout out to Nandy's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Turkey Grill.
Shout out to all black businesses trying to bring themselves back up from all of this.
Living Noise Fashion app.
Shout out to
all of y'all.
PPP loans.
Hey.
UIA.
Forgivable ones.
Bridge cards. Shout out to all that shit.
Let me hold one of them bridge cards. I got about 8 kids over here.
Now, when you run into me, I'm not ashamed to use my bridge card because I've been working since I was 16, and I spent 11 years in the plant watching people buy steaks while I work 12 hours a day. So
you on your way to work, they barbecue.
yes, I'm grateful for my bridge card. Thank you very much.
They got the grill on the porch. You about to go slay it at work.
Yes, yes.
And just a public service announcement too. On May the 30th, you will have to apply for jobs. You will have to show that you are actively searching.
Yes.
You ain't gonna be able to fake it because they looking for people.
That's right.
And Michigan gonna tell you better get your ass at McDonald's.
That's right. 15 an hour.
You better do something.
Do something besides play video games.
Or they gonna take away the other benefits they give you. PSA to all the parents. They are also still running EBT programs to, I guess, fatten that bridge card. 1st of July, they will be passing out the rest of those child income tax payments.
Yep, July.
So try not to buy too much weed. Try not to get too excited.
Let me tell y'all what's really going on right now.
We gotta cut into this break real quick. We're gonna come on back though. We're gonna come on back. We're gonna save some of that. But when we come back, y'all make sure y'all stay right there. Networking After Dark.
Poor black families, we potty train our kids quick. Little man, 6 weeks already on the potty. Can't even hold his own neck up already on the pop-pot. Already gone pop-pot. Man, pop-pot already. Go, man. Man, pop-pot. Go, man.
You stupid bastards. You don't understand my problem. I said, it's Sister Lucci. She gave me the crabs, bastard. And I ordered the shrimp fried rice. The snakes. But your body don't. You be on the toilet, you be going.
I'm back. Woo-hoo. Had to get my next live going. Peace, peace. Welcome back to Networking After Dark with your host, the Network Junkie, which is going to always keep you updated to the latest what's happening. And what's happening right now is grown folks conversations. When grown folks link, I mean, we talk about it. So we just been sitting up here kicking it. I got my beautiful co-host, Miss Christina B, in the building. And then I got my bro over here, Bobo the Lamb.
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Everybody all right out there?
You know, we in the building.
This is WTXI Radio right now. After Dark. We're here live after dark. Dana and Chrissy, and we got Bobo in the house. This is what we doing.
Leilani watching too.
Hey,
My daughter.
Leilani.
Hey, Lay.
Hey, beautiful.
Save your money.
While we talking about saving money,
Yes.
income shifting. Yes. I just got my credit score up another 25 points. Bow. All that.
That's what they told you, huh?
I trying to tell y'all, my econ is saving my life right now. Y'all know I'm about to get ready to buy a home. And when I say I may not have to put down nothing. Hey. You want to know how you can get? Okay, well, you go to the network, that's DA Network Group LLC .myecon, that's myecon.net. Yes, and it should be across that screen somewhere. So definitely go tap in. And then I want to share with y'all also, we got some travel opportunities as well that I didn't even know about, but I'll be sharing that with y'all a little later as well. But income shifting, what is that? That's what we're actually doing. Like, I have this podcast thing going on, right? Mm-hmm. That's the media. You know, we're doing that Matrix shit, you know, red pill, green pill, you know. Okay, right? And then I'm a jack of all trades, you know, a master of none. But, you know, I do custom jewelry. So this is my partner with the Queen's Treasure Jewels, Miss Christina B.
So
you know, she's been in business for over 20 years, like crafting. She got it from her mama, from her grandma.
Right, just doing what you love to do. Yeah.
Yes, and she's also teaching her, you know, young seed as well to follow in her footsteps. So again, when Bobo said, you know, save your money, like that's so important to not just save it, but invest it and know how to move it around as well, because that comes in so handy later. So I also was having a conversation with my awesome brothers and sisters right here, and we were talking about superheroes. Like, how are we showing up? How are we showing up in our children's lives? You know,
that's right.
We have to also lead by example. So again, her teaching her youth, like, no, you're not gonna come to me and just ask me, oh, I need $30.
Right.
What you about to do for this $30?
Right.
I also need the house. I need the car wash. I need outside of your chores.
I show up as the angry guy.
You know,
I'm the angry guy because
sometimes you got to be.
It's repetitive. I've said the same thing so many times that I love you so much. I'm annoyed that you don't get it yet. You know what I mean? So I'm like the angry dad. You know, I don't consider myself a stepdad at all. If I'm around a kid, I'm supposed to be a part of the rearage of the child.
And shout out to the teachers, because this is the job that they take on, because, you know, your parent or your guardian might not have the patience to keep telling you something over and over again.
That's right.
Yeah, shout out to the teachers.
You're not going to be standing around me as a kid and you're not learning nothing. I'm not having that. You're not flopping around. You're going to be busy about your career and what you're trying to do to position yourself where you can fend for yourself. So when you turn 18, 21 years old, you prepared to go out there and get your own place. Or I'm asking the kids all the time, what do you want to be? What's your career? What are you trying to do? Are you going to be a chef, a firefighter? What's your goal?
We talk about that.
You know, constantly. I get a blank stare. You know, and I'm like, you need to figure out what you really trying to do. We not saying you got to get out or nothing like that. We just saying have some ambition.
You know?
So if you had to talk to the 8-year-old Bobo, because you know, when we sat in school and you raised your hand and you were asked what you wanted to be,
Right.
you probably then said things that you didn't know would be so hard for you as a minority
Right.
to even approach.
I think I said a firefighter. When I was
think
8.
I wanted to be a defense
lawyer?
attorney.
Soccer
Yeah, we
player
all
or
wanted to
something.
be, you know, what we thought made the most money and stuff, and come to find out how much time and money you had to
Right.
put into it. What I say about black folk and where what we come from is we always learned how to use our talent, our hands,
Right.
whether we play instruments or we do art, and we sold to each other. Everybody see that Netflix documentary about how Tulsa, you know, hid the truth about Black Wall Street? That's out now.
Right.
You know, you need
what is it?
you
The
need
Boss
to get
or something?
No, you know, Black Wall Street was the mob of white folks tore down the black folks that
What's
were
the
making
name
a
of the
community of themselves.
Right.
It's called Tulsa's Hidden Secret Black Wall Street.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
you
I
gotta
have to
watch
look that
it.
one up. Oh,
Sit
yes,
the kids
yes,
down
yes.
and have them watch that and see how, you know, hard it is now since we've already been torn apart. We, you know, you mentioned superheroes. We don't have any leaders. We just lost Dick Gregory, a couple years ago?
Yeah, they took
know,
Farrakhan off Facebook.
Less than a... Wait.
You said
I love Farrakhan. Know what you talking
said
about?
they took him off of
have
Facebook.
He's not on Facebook anymore. For some reason,
No.
he's not allowed to be on Facebook. I mean,
Same
We
reason they be
are the
kicking you off
superheroes. That's
We
where
are.
we at right now.
Yeah.
That's where we at right now. We are the superheroes.
but you,
So
when you
shout out a living or a past superhero that you were able to touch and see. That's what we talking about. Not somebody you can't touch.
It
or see.
matters.
What's one
It
of your
matters.
superheroes? Somebody you were able to touch or see.
my
within your
my
lifetime.
grandma Lamb. My grandma Lamb was there for me when my parents wasn't. When they didn't have a place for me to stay, her door was open. I vaguely remember her taking me shopping to get school clothes and stepping up to the plate on my life, making sure I was in church.
Making a lasting
Yeah,
impression.
Grandma Lamb is my superhero. Grandma
about
Geraldine Lamb is a hero
dad.
because
The dad.
Yeah, my dad. I would not be where I'm at right now without my dad. He's the one that taught me how to walk into the entrepreneurship, and I never thought that I knew that I wasn't built to work for anyone. And now I'm going on 12 years for working with for myself with 4 children, a grandkid, and another one on its way. And I'm proud to say that I was able to do that.
That's good.
But yeah, my dad is the one that started that flame right there.
And I got 2 amazing aunties that always show me, how possible it was for a woman to be successful and educated and independent and in love.
Right.
Healthy marriage. They ain't had no kids, so they don't feel my pain. But
you know what? But that's the blessing of it all. It's like when you expect somebody to be great on your time, those people end up being great on God's time, not on your time. So I be wanting so much from the kids now, and I realize I have to step back because it's not gonna happen when I want it to happen. It's gonna happen when God wanted it to happen. So I just try to push so much into them. Like I got them on such an accelerated mental program that it's a little bit too much. If you 16, I'm probably talking to you like you 23. You know what I mean? And I need to scale it back.
Later on, right.
Yeah.
Because as my son is 21 now, and now like I didn't think he heard shit. Because
they
was
literally
just,
had their earphones
go right,
and
he would run left. I would
It's
say
like
go
me.
up, he would go down.
But it's like me. It's like me. I got the most incredible letter from Leilani that I got on the wall. It means the world to me because you can just feel the passion in her words and what she said to me about,
She said, yes, he does.
it's really deep to me. And that keep me going when I read it because I can feel it, how intelligent
she heard you.
and awesome she is. You know what I mean? Like, I know how awesome and intelligent she is. And I'm just really trying to get them to love themselves more than I do. And I know if they can do that, they're going to be okay. Can you love yourself as much as I love you? This is why I'm talking to you about the stuff I'm talking. Making sure your showers, your room is cleaned up, that so you get out there in the world and you got good upbringing. Don't make excuses about you ain't got nobody that love you because that's a lie. I'm standing right here. And that's what I want them to see. I don't want to push them away by being a little bit too overbearing.
Yeah, you don't want to be like that daddy
me.
on
I just
fences.
you know what I mean? Now that's deep.
Yeah, you just mean
I love
to the child.
all the kids. You know, I don't care who kids they are. If you around me and there's something to learn, I'm gonna teach it to you.
They get it.
Even if it's tying your shoe, anything, you step up to that child and help them.
And I can say that about you too, Bobo. Like even to my own, even to me saying, like, would you please stop talking to the neighbors? And little kids keep coming on the porch. I don't need no more kids at my door. You know, so Bobo try to step in and, you know, be a mentor and a father to basically any kid.
And that's a blessing, and I like to say thank you, because to me that's what makes you super.
Thank you.
That's your superpowers, that right there.
And that's
because
my heart.
Them
That's
are
how I
kids
really
that
feel.
probably would not be able to get that type of love or attention from nowhere else. So that, you know, you never know how that would trigger them, like later on in life.
Right.
They will remember you forever, because that's that thumbprint. You're leaving that imprint.
And I honestly believe that all adults with any kind of intelligence in their brain, you are responsible for all the children that's around you.
The village people.
If those kids are in your presence, it's up to you to teach them something that they can carry for the rest of their life that's positive.
Facts.
Yeah, I wish y'all teach y'all kids how to turn down that damn music on the weekdays after 11 o'clock, because I'm
Some
sick.
manners.
Yeah.
Shit.
I've been
It be the
dealing
mamas
with-
and daddies out there with them.
I mean, there's a lot of kids out here that's got a lot of mental abuse.
I ain't
They
gonna
don't
lie,
get
that was me the other night though. Huh?
don't get mom
We
and
had a whole
dad.
damn
You know?
go block party. It's like 4 a.m.
You know they gonna let loose and enjoy themselves. You can't stop them.
But it was the whole
Nah, you
block,
can't.
so it was like all love.
Yeah, everybody got to be,
You know, so everybody was in agreement.
Yes.
We might have started it, you know.
But that's one thing about the city of Detroit too. You know, even the residents don't feel like, you know, they got to turn it off at a certain time.
Right.
You know, you go to a Roseville or East Point, there's signs around that tell you that there's a noise ordinance
Yeah.
in that area,
Right.
and they will come to your house.
When you look at the police car and it say protect and serve on the side of the police car, they not talking
You know
about
when-
us.
you know when
they
Detroit-
talking about them.
You know, when Detroit comes,
Let's be real.
they come like in the movies at the end.
Let's be real, because they black
Then
right.
they come straight to your house
Right,
and
Chrissy.
put you out there like
Right after it's
"Oh,
too
this
late,
motherfucker's
they show
fine."
up.
Oh, excuse me.
You know what I mean? When it's too late, they show up.
They show up, but it's too late.
every
the credits
time, though,
rolling.
every time.
Police gonna ask me, do I got my proof of insurance and registration? I knew I didn't have it, but I look for it anyway. You ever look for it anyway? Just look. It's be all up in the glove box. Right?
Because you wish you had it. You wish you had it. You wish you would have got it when
They
you
know
got
what
your
you're going
tax
through.
return.
I'm just saying, I go to
But
court
it was
on the
too much. Okay, so
28th.
let's bring that up too now.
Right.
No fault insurance is affordable, so I would like for
Now it's more affordable.
everybody, please get out there, because they are planning on taking back all of that money that they gave.
Let me tell you
Trying
something.
to tell y'all.
Let me tell you,
Think
gangster,
about
something.
it. Think about it.
I'm gonna tell you, gangster, something right now. I'm driving up to 94. I turned left to go on the lodge. What do I see? A brand new jail being built. Brand new. Okay? That's their money maker. They not
Are
gonna
you
keep
serious
it.
though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brand new. You ain't seen it? It's
No.
white. It's brand new.
No. Yeah, they stopped production off of grass.
Look
shit.
like brand new courthouses and
Yes,
everything. Brand
yes,
new.
yes.
If you go up the lodge,
Going to jail
you
now.
will see it.
Going to
They
jail.
getting ready. They're prepared to lock up any ignorance. You want to be ignorant out there?
Mm-hmm.
Laws are made to be broken.
They said they were
waiting
going
on
to ticket you for jaywalking,
They are
for
waiting.
peeing in
They
public.
doing a lot
They
of
getting their
spitting,
money back.
littering.
no. They doing a lot of sting operations where you can just be driving up the street and the police cut off the front of the traffic and they cut off the back and they walk up to each car and ask you for insurance and registration. If you don't got it, they making money. They know how to get that bread. Okay, so be careful out there.
careful,
Be
people.
safe. Be on your P's and Q's, because to have a suspended license is so stupid.
Oh my God!
You
They
be
just
like,
want some
man,
money.
I need my
They just want
license
some money.
back.
They just want some money.
Yeah, they own it.
You know,
And-
if you got on some Yeezys, you can afford to get your license
Hey,
together.
your priorities messed up. You coming up out your mama's basement, 32 with some Yeezys.
You know damn well them knockoffs.
With
Half
some
that
Yeezys.
shit them damn little kids wearing is knockoff.
No, them
And-
kids
and-
is serious like we was when we was. And I try to be there for the children, because I know how it felt back in high school when you had to have some name brand or you gonna get teased out of school.
Yeah.
And
that comes with us not being able to afford to send our kids to schools that require a uniform.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to compete with your outfits, and
I guess that's why I didn't really have a big problem. Our kids wasn't like that, but they had to wear uniforms.
Because I wanted the feelers in the guest jumpsuit when I went to school.
As much. Now, even though they still wanted it and everything, but it wasn't as bad for them growing up with it. So if they have it or not, it's the
feelers in the guest.
We did it. We paid $300 for Coogee sweaters.
Yeah.
We paid
them sweaters worth $2 now. You can get a Coogee. You can get a Coogee astronaut suit for $2.
You say whole outfit, huh?
But my point is, we make stuff popular.
Yeah. Oh yes. Okay. We are the trendsetters.
So now weed is popular, so it's more expensive.
Weed was always popular.
Your 3.5 gonna cost you $60. You want a 3.5, $60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I still don't know what none of that shit mean.
Yeah, just a certain amount of grams, 3.5.
I just be like, what it smoke like?
No, I be like, what it costs. Because I won't be smoking that.
Well, you need something to survive, especially in a city like Detroit, where you are basically born and bred to be a blue collar worker.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, all the talent was pulled from Detroit, and now it's not.
But that's what school is preparing you for.
Yeah.
School is preparing you for a life of slavery. When you look at going to school every day, that's like going to work every day. They getting you ready so you can be a productive member of society. Get your ass get in one of them plants. Get your ass up in there on that line. Get that carpal tunnel syndrome going on in your hand. Get your little check. Take care of your family. Right. Your talents ain't gonna get you paid on all situations.
I know. I did 11 years, basically straight out of high school, and when I signed into that, it was basically assumed that you were going to be there 30 years.
Yeah, you need an agent.
That's how I got most of my tattoos. I'm like, I ain't about to be in the office nowhere.
That's like the Queen's Jewels would be doing a whole lot more shows
but let me say
if you had an agent.
Let me say that while I worked, I always peddle my wares, as my grandmother would say.
Right.
I kept my talents. I offered. That was a whole community of people right
That's
there.
right.
So I let them know what I could do, my cooking, everything, and I picked up things along the way to just you got a well-rounded skill set about yourself. You can do a lot of good things good, including cooking.
Gotta know this woman,
including the way you the way you handle situations. You do it in your own way. I be like, wow, I be in awe of some of your stuff.
I got that from my great grandmother, another one of my superheroes.
Got a lot of love in your heart, really, honestly.
Hey. What I mean,
plus you look like Lisa Coat Jail.
I try to live by you so stupid.
Wonder if I take you home. Would there be that tonight, baby?
Remember back in the day when you were so dumb. Remember when we had those what would Jesus do bracelets? You remember those bracelets?
Yes.
And I kind of just say to myself every day, Jesus asked you to follow him, believe him, trust in him, and let him lead you. And I'm not even Jesus, so I need to get up and step up and, try to do my best to let people know I'm trying to be a human being. I'm a human being, then I'm a woman.
I always say
a lot of other things after that.
This is what I say, Dana. I always say, listen to the God that's in you, because you already know right from wrong before you do it. You know what I mean? I do the stuff I do wrong before I even do it. I know it's wrong, but I feel I can get away with it. Amen. So I take chances with the way I look at things, and then people look at things differently.
It's okay.
When nobody's perfect, you know what I mean?
Some people break 6 commandments before 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, nobody's perfect place for 335, Dana. Just so you know, if you're trying to hit that 3 digit.
Grown folks link. When grown folks link, we conversate, y'all. We conversate. I appreciate you coming in.
I appreciate you.
And conversating with me.
We look like your team. How about that?
Right.
We back together again.
Before we get out of here, because we got like a couple more minutes. Quick, a business tip that you'll like to leave with the network.
a business tip. I got a show May 29th at the Fiddle Bar in Van Born Road. Van Born Road. Excuse me for my
bless you, DPS
ghetto dialect. I went to Denby. Look, and we had Jingle Boots. Look, let me tell you, come see me do comedy. I'll be there. You can catch me on my website or catch me on Bobo Comedy 2 at Gmail.
What's a tip? What's a tip if a child wanted to know how to become a comedian? What's a quick tip?
Hey man, laugh at the painful stuff. Find humor in what's going on. You know, my father didn't spend any time with me, but now that wasn't funny then, but it's hilarious now. So you learn how to channel the pain somewhere else. Don't let it overwhelm you and pull you down into a funk.
Just bury it deep.
Don't let nobody take your positivity away from you, no matter what. So I just take what's painful and make it funny.
Respect. Miss Chrissy.
Same question.
Right
now, I would like to say, if you have anything that you do, if you have created a name for yourself, go validate your name. Get your LLC. It don't cost nothing. It's a small effort and start there. Go see what's out there for you in your own city. You owe it to yourself to own something where you live at. Up the street, down the street, another house, a bench. I don't care.
Right.
You owe it to yourself to make your mark in the place that you dwell.
Your legacy.
Respect. And my tip is, remember, your network is your net worth.
Yes.
Amen.
Networking After Dark with your girl, the Network Junkie, which is going to always keep you updated to the latest what's happening. And before we go, I want y'all to just make sure y'all lead the people with y'all contact information.
First of all, you the greatest, Dana, and I'm honored to be here. It was worth the drive and the travel. I'm Bobo Lamb. You can reach me if you want to book me at 310-430-4293. I am an independent contracted comedian. I don't like a lot of people controlling my stuff. So I'm just honored to be here and be a part of the Queen's Jewels and this incredible podcast. I'm just keeping it 100 and just trying to be the best person that I can be.
Love you too, bro.
And they can find me where they can find you. I'm pretty sure since she got me up here this time, this ain't gonna be my last time. I already see it.
Y'all got the memo. Wink, wink.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the whole world. I hope you are okay. Your family is okay and that you're doing well out there in the world, because without the people, we are nothing, and we love the people. We really do. We love you guys, and thank y'all for listening in. I appreciate it.
Yes. Go get new merch. Y'all know where to go. DNGmediaproductions.com. Network Junkie on all social media networks. Go follow today. Gang, gang. Peace. Hey.
Poor black families, we potty train our kids quick. Little man, 6 weeks already on the potty. Can't even hold his own neck up already on the pot. Already gone pot. Man, pot already. Go, man. Man, pot. Go, man.
You stupid bastards. You don't understand my problem. I said, it's Sister Lucci. She gave me the crabs, bastard. And I ordered the shrimp fried rice.
The snakes. You ever doodle and you be finished doodling, but your body don't? And you be on the toilet, you be going, huh? Huh? Damn, why do I keep doing that? Huh? Damn, huh? What's going on? Huh? Somebody on the phone, tell them to wait a minute. Don't
let your girlfriend hook you up with no blind dates. You never know. You know, you might accept the date and get all dressed and look out the peek hole, and the brother that's there to pick you up, he look like this. And Q-tips feel so good, you can't even walk at the same time when you got a Q-tip. A Q-tip is serious. You can't even walk with the Q-tip. Somebody is a genius with that Q-tip. Q-tip is serious. Somebody can shoot a gun right here while you got your Q-tip. Pow! You still turn slow. Hey, who over here making all that noise while I got my Q-tip? Some funny stuff in the audience. What's up, brother? Lick your lips right there. Look like you ate a mummy dust cracker. Look at that, brother. Lick your lips. Look at the lady over here falling asleep. Get the light on her falling asleep right here. She been in here 10 shows in a row. Then fell asleep. Glasses thick as hell. Look like you got some check cashing windows on your face. She got some black elbows right.
Hey, let me out, man. Let me out. Hey, I ain't even do nothing, man. Hey, help, help. Let me out. Help me. Hey, let me out. Help, help. Let me out.
I can see the plot. You can't be my brother if you running with the ops.
Hey, MRV's what we got.
I can see the plot. You can't be my brother if you running with the ops. It ain't no discussion, don't say nothing to the cops. They gon' try to bunch us up and dump us in the box. We been through a lot, yeah, we been through the most. I can't never lack, I got that strap, it's always close. Got my brother balance, make it home. When you see us in all black, you know exactly what we on. Know exactly what we on.